The Fort Lauderdale Eldercare channel is brought to you by Sidney Shigani and the great folks with Right at Home of Broward County. Today's guest is Larry Cohen, owner of Caring Transitions of North Broward.
Welcome to the Fort Lauderdale Eldercare channel. My name is Sidney Shigani. I'm your host for today. Today we have Larry Cohen from Caring Transitions. Welcome, Larry.
Thank you, Sidney.
I look forward to our discussion today to help our viewers get a better understanding of what a downsizing and a right-sizing specialist does. How long has your company been in business, Larry?
We have been in business for 13 years, Sidney.
Please define for our audience the market area served by your company.
My company serves all of Dade and all of Broward County.
All of Miami-Dade and all of Broward County.
Yes.
Could you tell us about your typical client? Is there a profile for them?
My typical client is usually somebody elderly that needs to move to an assisted living place for one reason or another. And they have been in either an accident or a health issue where they have either dementia or Alzheimer's or some physical ailment which prevents them from living in the house they're in now, and they need to move and downsize downsize where they are now.
Okay. Larry, without using actual names, can you think of a particular case, what your client had to go through, and how you were able to help them and their families?
Sure. I received a phone call from a gentleman. His father had recently passed away, and he was in San Diego. His mom lived in Tamarack in Kings Point, and she had a very big place there, and she needed to move because she wasn't in good health herself. She didn't know what to do. The son owned a business and just couldn't fly down. He called me one day and said, "Larry, can you help me?" And I said, "Of course." I met with the mom. I knew about 5 or 6 assisted living places in the area. I took her around to 5 or 6 places. She met with the people. We sat down with them. We discussed course options till she finally felt good about one place. I arranged for her to go into that one place. In the meantime, I sat down with her. We decided what was to be packed, what was not to be taken, and we helped her pack everything up. We mirrored everything. What that means is that what was on the wall in the place she was in was going to be in the place she was moving into. So it felt like home. When we unpacked her, we made the bed, we basically hung up all her clothes, we took away all the boxes, and at the end of it, she was literally crying because she was so happy. The things that were left in her house, what we did for her was did an online auction. And what that accomplished was it helped pay for all the move because it got rid of the things. We cleaned the whole house out. Everything that was left over, we donated to charity. So this way, the realtor came in, sold the house, made a profit for her. The son in San Diego was thrilled. She was happy, and it was the end of the good story.
I have a question, Larry. I'm curious, why an online auction versus an estate sale?
Okay. In Florida, there are many communities are gated communities. And in gated communities, you can't do estate sales. So we have to do an online auction or by appointment only. That gets a little difficult. The other benefit of doing an online auction is that we have a network of 90,000 people that are registered on our website, which is called CT Online Auctions. So we get people not just locally, but we get people all over the country. If you're selling Hummels or crystal or things like that, we have people that are on our website that are looking for those things. When you do an estate sale, you're only reaching a 10-mile radius. The other problem with an estate sale is that you have people traipsing through the house. All right, it's an insurance issue. Unless you have security there, you have to worry about people falling, people tripping on themselves, people stealing things. When you have an online auction, everything is controlled because what we do on an online auction is we take pictures of every single item from 15 different angles. We post it online, we explain what it is. Everything starts at $1 unless there's a reserve on certain items. But the good thing about an online auction is that it's secured network. All right, you get people bidding from all over the place, and it only goes up. At the end of the auction, we arrange for a 2-day pickup, where the people can pick up the items. They pay for it through PayPal or cash. But the other thing about it is that everybody that works for me is bonded, insured, background checked, so you know you're dealing with a reputable company. That's the benefit.
And I think you mentioned to me earlier, an online auction goes on for 14 days
Yes.
versus an estate sale which only goes on for a day or so.
Right. Most estate sales usually are one day, usually 5 or 6 hours.
Right.
And the other thing is that in Florida, if the weather is bad, nobody shows up for the estate sale. They've done a lot of work for nothing. The other thing is that on an estate sale, you have to pay thousands of dollars to somebody to set it up. When you do an online auction, the cost is minimal. You're just paying for somebody to come and take the pictures and do those things. And then at the end of the 14 days, we get a good result. We send the customer a check, and they're very happy.
Yeah, sounds great. Nothing like an online auction. Larry, is there anything else that you can tell our audience that you do differently compared to others?
We consider ourselves a total solutions company. There are companies that do similar things to what we do, but they don't do all of what we do. There are companies that do auctions, there are companies that do estate sales, there are even companies that do moves. We do everything. We coordinate with the mover. We make sure that when we come into your home, we treat you like family. We treat you with respect, we treat you with kindness, we treat you as if you're our parents. We come in, we go through everything that needs to go through. So when we sit with you and say, what do you want to throw out? What do you want to send to your family? What do you want to send to a charity? We sit with you and do all those things, right? Nobody else is going to sit with you and do that. At the end of the day, we have a clear plan of what you want to do. Whether it's donating things, whether it's giving things to charity, whether it's giving things to family, and then packing things. We offer a packing service that's complete. We pack you up, we unpack you, we assist with the move. We're there when the move is taking place. We unpack everything. So like I said, when you move to an assisted living place or to a family member, everything is done for you. You don't have to do anything. Then we dispose of all your items in your house that's left behind through either the auction or donation. The house is cleaned out. We deal with the things, all right? We don't deal with people, but we deal with all the people's things. And we take care of the things like they're ours. The other thing about it is when sold in online auctions, a lot of times people buy from all over the country, we ship them. So within a day or two, everything is shipped out. People pay through a secured site, and then we cut a check to the owner. We give them a complete breakdown of what everything costs, what everything's sold for.
So it's a total package. You actually help the senior into the ALF or ILF, whichever facility she's moving into.
Correct.
All her belongings are secure with you.
Right.
You take care of moving it all out, and you bring whatever she wants into her room at the facility. And it's a total red carpet package.
Right.
Wonderful.
The other thing we offer is a 3-day space plan, because people think you can take everything with you. You can't take the baby grand piano.
Yeah.
So we do a space plan to show what they can take and what they can't take. And this way, when we show up to do the move, the place there is not burdened by 120 boxes when you can only fit 30 boxes in. We tell people, this is what you can take, this is what you can't take. And it usually works out pretty well.
Great. Well, Larry, I have one last question for you. Could you tell our audience how you can be reached?
You could reach me directly. My number is 954-551-0205. And our website is www.caringtransitionsofnorthbroward.com. You could also reach us at my email address, which is lcohen@caringtransitions.com. And I can come talk to you directly, or I have a staff that can come out and see you. Either way, we offer a free consultation, and there's never a charge for our services until you're happy with them. Thank you.
Well, this is Sidney Chigani, your host on the Fort Lauderdale Eldercare channel, and we're so happy to have Mr. Larry Cohen from Caring Transitions. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Sidney.
See you next time.